Hi YouTube, this is the Masterbeast 227 here. Just woke up this morning. First video on this channel. I've had another channel before, but for some reason it's not wanting to let me upload videos. So if you were subscribed to me as the Sharkmaster00, make sure you come to subscribe to me here at Masterbeast 227. I'm going to do my first deck profile on this channel. It's going to be Blackwings. And how I'm ranked, there is some card choices that I have are quite different than other people's. So I'll explain anything that really needs to be explained. But anyway, let's just get into it. I run 3 Shura. I don't feel like that's self-explanatory. 3 Bora. I feel like that's self-explanatory. I mean, yeah, you can get it to 2, but I feel like for consistency issues, you should run 3. 3 Clute. There's no reason you should be running less than 3. 2 Blizzards. Gale. I still feel like, yes, Blackwings are a very good deck right now. Even with Dragon Rulers, they still seem to see tops now and then. The big key card for this deck being back is for this to go up to at least 2. If that goes up to 2, like on the next list, I can see Blackwings being a top contender. The thing I'm going to explain, only one Soroko. This is probably one of the worst cards to draw. Unless it's like opening hand, going second and opening hand. This is probably the worst card in the deck. I dropped it to 1, and I mean seriously, if Gale went to 2, I would probably drop it completely. I just hate this card so much. It's really, really bad in my opinion. 1 Zephyros, it just gets so many combos going. Whether it be setting up your big OTK plays or whatever, it's probably one of the best cards in the deck. Dinkochi brings me back against the Zephyros, like, because this card states that when special summon it can be synchro with. So you could normal summon it, bring back the Zephyros, and go for like a Crimson Blade or whatever might be a good mech, or to simply make a Ring Fork Seed. And then the second best dead card in the deck is Dark Arm Dragon. I completely acknowledge that is a dead draw at times too. If you want to, because I can't get any in my hands right now. Or if you wanted to, you could drop the Soroko and the Dark Arm for 2 copies of Vanity's Emptiness. And that's all for the monster. Snake is like 15 or 16 monsters. The 3 obligatory Black Whirlwinds. You have to run 3. 3 Mystical Space Typhoons. I just like having spell destruction. You don't have to run 3. I just enjoy it. I always ran 3, especially if like I end up going against Mermail. It's such a good card against Sphere. 2 copies of Pot of Duality. 1 cards for Black Feathers and 1 lore. The reason I run this, you gotta keep up with dragons somehow, and to speed up with their draw power, these 2 cards kind of offset that. In bad matches, you can decide. I find myself mostly siding both these out most of the time. And then a Book of Moon and a Dark Hole. On to the traps. This is where it gets kind of weird. Right now, like I said, stated previously, I don't have copies of Vanity's Emptiness right now, so I'm happy to offset that with other cards right now, but should have it soon, or I might not invest in those, seeing how the ban list is just right around the corner. Kind of useless to see whether something gets hit on it, whether it goes to 1 or whatever, because that's a very big trap, this format. 3 Icarus Attack. Got to run it. 2 Fiendish Chains. I love that card. 2 Deep Prison. It's really good. 2 Bear Force. Both Bear Force and Deep Prison are really good, especially in my area because there's a lot of anti-meta decks. So this can be good against a lot of anti-meta decks. Meta decks, not so much. 1 Bottomless Treble. 1 Compulse, 1 Torrential, and 1 Solemn. And that's the main deck. Extra deck here. Sorry about that, guys, but hand keeps on wanting to jump in front of the camera this morning. 1 copy of Armades, 1 copy of Catastor, copy of Armwing, 1 Sahemoth, 1 Armed Wing. Black Rose is supposed to be in here as well, but I'm having a friend borrow that right now. 1 Dark End, 1 Crimson Blader, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Stardust, 1 Master Key, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Gaga Cowboy, 1 Maestroke, and 1 Zero Vein. Onto the side deck. This has probably been set up more towards my locals opposed to being a complete meta. 2 copies of Maxi, 2 copies of DD Crow, 2 copies of Smashing Ground, 2 copies of Iron Wall, 2 copies of Cursil Forbidden Spell, 2 copies of Light Imprisoning Mirror, 2 copies of Deck Dev, and 1 copy of Delta Anti-Reverse. That is the deck. Comment any changes you think I should make, or any questions you have for me. Also, comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.